So, welcome to Word and Getting Started. So, when you're ready to create a new Word document, and when you open up the Word platform, you can go to File and New, and then you'll click on a blank document to open up a new blank document for you to work in. When you are ready to save a file, you click File and then Save. And then when you click on File, the over here onto the right, you'll have the option to save and save as, or on your icon, you'll see this shape of a disk, and that will also let you click and save. So the Windows ribbon, the Home tab, as you see here, the Home tab has the most used tools for formatting. So when you're formatting your essay or your documents, you'll always look at the font. The type of font that's the default font is usually Calibri Body or sometimes Times News Roman. So this is where you can go in and change your font style. You can change your font size. Down below is your text enhancements where it says bold for B, italics for I, and U for underline. Then over here you have these three dots, which are your bullets. And then right here where it says 1, 2, and 3, these are your numbered, like if you want to make a numbered list. And then down here, right next to it is where if you want to do like an outline, create an outline, and it numbers it. It makes numbers and then letters and then subset of numbers and letters as well. Down here for alignment, you have the left align, you have the center, you have the right align, and then justify where each of the sides are equally even. And then next to that alignment, you have your line spacing to make sure your line spacing is either 1/2 inch or 1 inch in between. And then your indent tab is which way you want to indent, to the left or to the right. And then your show formatting shows you where you've done formatting, where you have paragraphs, starting the paragraphs, or where you have spaces. And that's just another way to tool to look and see if you have extra spaces somewhere, or why the paragraph isn't indenting and so on. So that's where you use that tool. So on your insert tab, you'll be using the page break button. So this lets you create an extra page, or on your keyboard, you can do Control Enter, which gives you extra pages as well. So you'll also this week will be working on tables, inserting a table, inserting pictures or pictures from online, Smart Art and screenshots, and a chart. Smart Art lets you do enhanced fonts with like block style or different colors, and then also inserting charts, graphic charts, pie charts, and then inserting any screenshots that you take maybe from the internet or wherever you want to insert a screenshot from. And then here you can insert online videos and then also a hyperlink from to go to a specific website. The layout ribbon has more advanced options. As you can see, this is where you do your margins, your page orientation from portrait, which is straight up, to landscape, which prints sideways. So the review ribbon has proofing tools as well as track changes. And this week you'll be doing track changes where you can go in and if, let's say if I want to go in and make changes on your document, you will see where I went in and made changes. It'll show up in a different color or suggestions on your document. So one of the things you want to make sure you're very familiar with is the spelling and grammar to help you do your spell check on your document. Thesaurus, let's say if you use the word wonderful all the time, maybe you want to use a different word, and you can highlight the word and click on the thesaurus button. And then this gives you a whole bunch of different words that have the same meaning as wonderful, but you can just use a different word, but have the same meaning. And then your word count lets you see how many words you're typing. So if you were to do a 500-word essay, as you're typing down below on your screen, it'll show you how many words that you have on your document so far. And then again, over here on track changes, where it says it lets you view all markups and show markups, and those are in red, and then off to the side you'll see comments. So as we get more into that, you'll kind of see how that works when we start using your track changes. So these tools are useful when editing another person's document or looking at someone else's edits of your document. And these are so helpful when I have somebody proofread something for me, and I just click on the track changes, and when I email it to them, they can go in and say, well, maybe you should change this sentence, change this word, and then I can see where their suggestions are in the comment boxes, and then the lines go with the comment boxes. And if I like everything that they say and I go in and make my changes, when I'm all done, I go in and accept all the changes. And so whatever suggestions they made, or especially if it's spelling errors, punctuation errors, things like that, I can accept all the changes and it automatically cleans it up for me. But anything with word changing or sentence changing, I have to manually go in there and do that. So we'll also be using many of the tools on the ribbon to help you craft your new documents. So let's get started by opening up a new document.